Hello, my name is McKenna McClaws. This is my second year teaching sixth grade in elementary. I got my undergrad in elementary education with a minor in TESOL. I teach in a Title I school that also has Spanish dual immersion, which is awesome. Differentiation is tailoring instruction to meet students' needs, whether through the content, which is what they learn, the process, which is how they learn, or the product, which is how they show what they have learned. How this is related to our brain-based learning in my professional setting. Brains need to be challenged, but not overwhelmed. So I have some students in my class that will need more challenging content than others, even though they're learning the same type of thing. So having content fit in each student's zone of proximal development is important. Two different ways I can do that are centers with graded or tiered difficulty, or I can group students in different ways where they can help each other out that aren't necessarily all the same level. They can talk to each other and help each other learn things. Another way is to give students flexibility in how they show their learning, the product. One way I do this already in my social studies is I let them pick a project that will help them show what they have learned. So they could do a skit, they could make a model, they could write an essay. There are different ways they could do that. Engagement, there was a really nice quote from the Films Media Group video. It said, engagement means that the mind is fully involved and that students are really asked to think. And that's really wraps up what engagement is. If students aren't actively engaged, they won't learn very well. So how this relates to my classroom is giving them a reason to buy into the content, right? My sixth graders are constantly asking me, why is this important? How is this relevant? How am I going to use this later? So finding ways to help them connect that to the real world and show them why it's important, how they'll use it later is really helpful to get them to buy into that content. And how that's related to brain-based learning is that once they actually have that buy-in, that engagement, that'll help them make stronger memories. So those memories will last longer and they'll be easier to transfer to other topics later. Two different ways that we can do that I can do that in my classroom to help get them engaged more. One way is exercise, which I can do during brain breaks, during transitions. I can have them do jumping jacks. Already in my classroom, when I see them get kind of glazed over, I have them stand up, do some jumping jacks. There are other ways I can do that with transitions, helping them pick a partner that's across the room from them, or other things that I can do to get them moving. The second way is modeling positive behavior. One of the resources talked about modeling enthusiasm for learning and positive behavior, showing how you can have good emotional regulation shows them how to do that. And if the teacher has enthusiasm for learning, the students will have enthusiasm for learning. If the teacher looks bored, the students are going to think, oh, this is really boring. And they go into it with that mindset. So having that energy and that enthusiasm will help the students as well.